Welcome back to the campfire. Today we're going to continue our journey through the long dark. Let's pass time a little bit here. There we go. Oh, we're not hurting for light. Let's see if there's any coal respawned here. uh... There might be, in case we can get and our fire potential as needed. And it doesn't hurt that we could also just go grab firewood. You know, gather a bunch of sticks, stockpile those up too. We're in here, it's warm. We can I thought there was a banshee. I think once we get the bow finished, we'll head up to Milton. Take a look around that area. Maybe move on up to Hush River Valley as well. There is some coal. There are two big options. We could go back to PV and kind of scrape through there, look through the damn way between that, or we can just move on up to Milton and then go to Hush River Valley, because those are two areas we've not touched. Honestly, I think it would be more worth our time to go to two completely untouched territories than to go and do finish up on a already touched area. Granted, no, we did not go through all of PV. We did not look at absolutely everything we could have there. But at the end of the day, we did touch the major spots. Okay. Couple pieces of coal, some sticks. Not bad. Yep. Coal right off to the right there as I grab my coffee. Knowing that some of these rocks look a lot like they could be coal pieces, but and that's partially just the dark. If I were holding a torch or the lantern, it would... Oh, hey, that's clearly much darker. That's obviously coal. Or that's very gray, that's a rock. Everything is just kind of monotone like this. Yeah. Monochromatic. There we go. That's the word I was thinking of, or looking for in my head. Rocks that kind of looks coal. put a coal piece right next to each other. A clear difference in color. Head over here into dark, and not a huge difference. Like, there's some, but if you're not paying 100% attention to it, you're skimming along like this, harder to notice the difference. That's all. If I remember right, it's something like 9 in-game days from when you picked all the coal up. That's when, like, all the coal will be back. But in the meantime, it takes... You can pick up a few things. Because some of it respawns in between. But you're not going to get a huge harvest, and it's probably more efficient to pick it up every... We evaded the wolf, clearly. Not here. For us. Oh, you do not need to... Yep. At the moment. Could we find food? Maybe. Need to? No. Not in a rush. This is still here. Stuff. And some of the... Add something up. Into coming down. Coal was part of it, don't get me wrong. Just thought it's in mind, and I didn't. Let's grab the last of this off. Just do because we waited for the maple branch to here. This fog. So it does help because it keeps us warmer. So don't take the possibility of walking straight out into not seeing it coming. Let's make our way back to the Lake admin cabin because that's where everything is hiding at the moment. for crafting. It doesn't hurt to keep kind of wandering around and moving around outside because cabin fever can set in, and that's just a backside. Especially since we don't have a sleeping bag, so it's harder to rest other places. Go walking face first into no bears. There it is. This way, around it. Not gonna be able to juke this one, but around. We can just walk away at a leisurely pace, really. Huge fan of going this way. That wolf stays far enough back. Don't have any meat, so it's gonna give up eventually. In fact, it sounds like it's already given. Slope side. Looks like it's good enough. Little steep, but not bad. No, two pieces here. We're at the edge of the map, or we're at railroad, and I think we're at. Can't. People heard sapling. That outside. some degree, this is why you map out the area, because you kind of see where you're at more or less. Oh, you have... Gosh. 450 calories. Looks like the fog is lifting a bit. Could be coming up to railroad? I think I might. We ended up all the way up. It's kind of impressive on my part. Hey, rocks? What? Weird. Okay. You get off on a free pass here, Rabbit. Yeah, we ended up back at the cabin. I'm actually impressed that I got that turned around. All because a wolf tried to attack. Okay. Exactly where I'm at. Logs. Let's get a rock. That fog's thick as pea soup, I swear. Time it is. Fog's starting to lift. Got that going. Wolf off this. Flare ready. Over in that clearing, and there's a bear in there. Kind of glad I didn't just go down that way. I know what happened. We went up on top of this ridge, and then we followed the ridge way too far. I should have turned off a lot sooner. This ridge goes in a circle around this area. Probably crouching helps with potential sprains. Get the birch bark, let's grab it. It's a potential source of calories and also healing. Ask me how that makes sense, it just does in game. Good for the constitution. Here. birch bark. And we have a small stockpile of birch. He prepped 5 pieces of it. Not bad to have. Railroad. Got 3. You can pick up a 4th. Okay. Head up to administration. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a rabbit along the way. Don't know if they spawn. I think about it. No, they can up over by Dave's cave. Sometimes do in this area and then next valley over. Brigands are also up on Dave's. Is that fog rolling in again? Maybe. Either that or I'm just imagining it, which could also be very the case. I'm good at imagining things. Oh, it's definitely clearing up. And getting windy. Let's see if we can spot a rabbit real quick. We may or may not get lucky on this one. Getting windy, clouds are starting to form a little bit. Weather's shifting really quick. There are rabbits. Of these acorns. See if we can get this one. Nope. Way off. It's really bad throw. There we go. Let's see if we can get this one. There we go. More than enough.
I need to drop something.
Grab our stone. Head back out and go over to the camp admin. Head on a swivel, head on a swivel. Pretty quickly, and hopefully we can use the magnifying glass to start this fire. A little quicker. And just come that way-ish. Yeah. So if we go in front of the cabin, we should be able to start a fire that'll be protected from the wind. So in the back shouldn't be too bad either because of all that natural cover. Fine, magnifying glass. Okay. Slow way to start the fire, but it works. Toss both rabbits down. Eat out. Plenty of time to get this stuff taken care of. Out just in case. How long does it take to... Okay, exactly 15 to remove guts. That one. The other one's out. Let's see. Huh. It won't cook water, even this close to the fire. Interesting. Let's get light off of this. Fuel. Get the last hide off. Torch. go in. Here, we'll fire with the torch we.
That did it.
Alright. Toss in a whole bunch of sticks. Couple pieces of coal. For time, that's going to be about 2 hours. Here. All this stuff. Skins and these guts to clean up materials. Bearing. Quite cute. Other air. Come back. And some oil. Start. Bit. They're the two. Let's do fire.
Auto rest.
Let's do coffee. Tomato soup. Have a couple tea up and ready to go. That is start making Diminished burdock root.
All I could think.
Aware that all you can think about is food. It's all you, sir. Boiled acorns aren't bad, but not good either. Should be able to start making the bow. Really? Almost. Not quite there yet. Alright. Let's take a look outside, see what our weather's not great either. Two, three. Could go up top to caves and look at rabbits or ptarmigans respawn. Take care of food needs for the let's do that. So it's both ptarmigan and rabbit. Yeah, there's ptarmigans right here. If I weren't so bad at aiming. That rock go. Go into the... Seriously. It's like disappeared. Okay. No ptarmigans there now.
Need to find
Realize they'd spawn outside of the space. Let's just warm up before we go heading up the mountain. Hours. It's time to... Yeah. Is it Ursa slightly closer? And the weather got worse. That means we're gonna go looking stuff along the river or along the lake here because I don't think any out. If they are, it's going to be harder to get to them days with cold and instead gather plants. Not that bad because we've got plenty here. I didn't grab a lot of these, but I could have sworn we picked up more here. I don't think these respawn. Well, I must not have grabbed as many as I thought I did. Here.
Can't feel my hands.
Oh, it's getting cold. Little bit cold. Lost health due to the cold. A little bit. I don't want to go overboard with that either. I swear I've checked all these, but stop inside. Maybe I didn't? Or did things? No, this one had a wolf in front of it, didn't it? Chose not to stop in front of it. Get to the side of the lake here. See if there's cattails here while we make our way back to the cabin. These must be the ones I did pick. Got it. This is why I try to remember to make notes, because I cannot rely on my memory after a certain. There are some things I can keep in my mind, and then there are other things where I'm just not a reliable narrator. Let's read. Wait, we don't need. Not give us quite a level up. Okay. 6%. Got plenty.
Anything right now.
Yes, yes. It'd have to meet. Forage. Up our stock of acorns. Mash up a stack of these. Gives us 3 large portions, which is 9. 382 calories, I believe, per stack. A little over 1,000 calories. Need it. Have that prepared. Ready already. Cooked. Clean up this table. It's in the dark. Put these up in the dark. Yeah. A lot more room on that table after you move a few things. We have flour, salt, potato. This is the used burnable books. Do the air. $7%. I mean, today's gonna be a little bit boring on this one. It's gonna hide from the weather and prepare ourselves a bit here. 8% cure. If I could get a
So hungry.
couple of minutes on it. Let's work down another.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Dude, you talk about food constantly in this game. Come on. Well, we can finish out the book. How close does that get us? Almost to archery. That'll be by morning.
I could eat a horse.
And complains about food more than anybody I've ever met. More than enough. Sure, but prepare that before. Fair work we need to do. 10 hours. Probably not going to need to, but we can. Figured it was going to kick us back awake before too long there. See what the weather's like outside. More or less, what are we in for today? It's not too bad at the moment. All right. Let's let time pass a little bit here. Get some water in. See if we can't get lucky and find a rabbit or two. Before we start making our bow and getting that taken care of. I know that's gonna take a while. I think it's what, 5-6 hours to make it? Come on. There we go. No, it's not a huge problem to have that little red spot, you know. It's just a little nerve-wracking sometimes. 'Cause, all right, this gonna am I gonna be lucky, or is this gonna be problem suddenly? Let's hold up back here.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
We have. I think so. And as soon as we start, we're already getting warmer. Okay. Ending is only at 2. Does help with repair time. Anything we possibly missed? seem like. Weird that going from the inside of the cave to the outside, we actually speed. Okay. Sitting. Okay. Now we're gonna go look and see if we. Might be ptarmigans up here. There not appear to be today. Which, neither here nor there. Spots where we could. Start a fire. Give us some warmth while we do this.
All right.
Okay. Go. There we go. Got a pretty good. Pretty sizable chunk of it. Doesn't list the cabins that are over here, I noticed. Oh no, that is, okay. So these are the cabins over here, that cabin, cabin. Okay. Let's head down. We'll go down this way, grab any cattails along the way, and then go work on the bow. Oh, that's more exhausting than I thought it would be. But let's get down there. At least it's pretty quick to get down. These, have them spare on hand. How much is on? Let's do the. Is that book? We already finished that? Okay. Take a look. Dang it. And it would tell me anyways, of course. Why did I not think about that fact? That's a great question. Okay. Get the water in. Big tool. Water. Or grab a stick. And check the cattails on the way through. And we'll finally go and get started on that bow. I saw an opportunity to get, you know, a little bit more secure in food for the day, and decided that made more sense to do at the moment. I don't think so. I already grabbed the one that's gonna get. So I don't see any here either. There. Drive around that island. And I know this is one of those, why do I do this to myself? Put myself into a position where temporary security, maybe some risk, I don't know. It's also less entertaining for anybody watching if I'm not, you know, if I'm just playing it safe. He came up out of nowhere quick. He must have been sitting right behind. Again. And I've got those guts on me. That's why. Let him have those. That would explain why he was after me. Yep, now he's running away. Alrighty. That was less me putting myself in a bad position and more me just being stupid, I think. I forgot I had those guts on me immediately, basically immediately after I had just picked them up. Like, what the heck? Come on. Why do I do this to myself? I was just trying to follow the logic that I've been told before with this game is if you're spending, waiting for something to happen or waiting for something to cook, try to be doing something instead of just standing there. It'll save you time in the long run and it'll keep you going more. Maintaining your tools, maintaining clothing, whatever you gotta do in that time. Is it the most, flawless logic? I don't know. But it does make sense to some degree to, if you've got food, water, whatever making, and you're waiting for that, pull out something that is roughly the same time that you're going to be waiting and fix it, clean it, whatever you need to do. It just does make sense to do that. There are ptarmigans here. And dropping that torch just... Sometimes I forget that that happens with more than just... An idiot. Don't you worry. Just me being dumb. Going to be doing here. Went from green to brown real quick. Alright. Make a survival bow. Go about an hour at a time. Left. Touch up the water. Put a few more calories on. Now that we're really low, but I just don't want to hear complaining. 2 in one go. Might just be able to finish it. Alright, we're done with the bow.
Something's making me feel tired.
Wonder what that might be, good sir. See if that deer is still straight out back here. Didn't think it would be, but you never know. It might be over here somewhere. See if we can find it. Nope. Okay. If it was here, I was just gonna take it down real fast and be like, there, first kill. First unalive. Why? To be the term that everything uses anymore, everybody. Feels so weird to say. Alright. That was prep for bed and in our hunting trip in the morning. The water. Some food. With that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. Thank you for coming to the Long Dark. If you like the video, like it. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, things you think I can be doing better, things you think I can be doing different, witty remarks, put them in the comments below. And as always, have a wonderful day.